1 year ago, we lost our program director, George Lin, to cancer. There's not a day that doesn't go by that I don't think about George. Not a single day. I can't believe he's gone. I still can't believe he's gone. He had fought cancer for a very long time. A lot of people didn't know that he had cancer because he didn't talk about it. And I knew because I was his boss. It's so interesting that when people have cancer, especially in the Asian community, they don't want to talk about it because it's either shameful or they don't want people to pity them. Everyone's been touched by it. Everyone has a friend who has cancer, or they know a loved one, or they themselves went through cancer. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. This year's festival is it's so timely for us to do this. And you know, it's great because we have films, actually, 3 films in this festival that have storylines revolving around cancer.
Wag na. Anong wag na? Ipapagamot kita, anak kita. Anak kita, alam mo, ipapagamot kita. Ipapagamot kita!
We have this dedication for him, a George Lin tribute day, and we asked filmmakers to submit short films that answer the question, you know you're watching a bad movie when? Because he loved watching bad movies. And they're great. These filmmakers paid such great tribute to him.
Ready?
Almost. Hey, what are you watching?
It's a SDAFF favorite.
Who's the programmer?
Here, you check.
It better not be George Lin.
I was just searching online about cancer awareness programs who wanted to do something different, and pictures of cranes came up. And then I found out the story behind these cranes.
Called Sadako and the 1,000 Cranes. And this girl, Sadako Sasaki, she was a girl who lived in Hiroshima when the atomic bomb was dropped. 10 years later, she finds out that she has leukemia. So, you know, when she's hospitalized and her best friend teaches her about the legend of 1,000 cranes, you fold 1,000 and you get 1 wish. So she starts folding these cranes, you know, in the hospital out of whatever materials that she could find while she was there. And unfortunately, she didn't fold 1,000, but you know, this story was really inspirational to many children, so this story just sprouted and blossomed all over the country.
And I thought that was really beautiful. We want people to feel comfortable talking about cancer, learning about it. I met some people who thought that you can, you know, that cancer is contagious. You know, like it's so scary.
Our dad passed away from cancer, from leukemia actually, and our grandfather, upon his death, we found out he had lung cancer. It was taboo. You don't talk about it. You don't say you have it. People didn't want to know if they had the diagnosis of cancer. This was a great idea because I think it's an icebreaker. It can be an icebreaker. You know, we generally don't, we're sisters, but we generally don't talk about things like this. But when you come up to something and you say, oh yeah, I remember this, or I saw this, then it opens up a whole discussion. And it can take you in many different directions. So I think the more that you can talk about it, the more you get the word out, hopefully you will be able to save 1 life.
The whole time I was folding this, I was thinking about George and all of my friends who have cancer. You can ask anyone here, we're all thinking about him in this festival. I just so feel him, you know? And I feel bad that I never folded a crane for George while he was alive because I didn't even know about this. I'm doing this for all the people who are still with us. We're a film festival, but I think that this just kind of brings it all together, our whole campaign.